David Basham, Minister for Primary Industries and Regional Development.
Thank you very much. So, Minister, whereabouts are we with the current outbreak in South Australia?
It's really pleasing that we're seeing significant improvements in the zones. So there's been a reduction in the number of larvae detections in those particular zones. So it's really pleasing. We are getting on top of this, but we need to do more, and that's why we've been put in place this new technology into the trees that we're seeing here today. It's a wonderful outcome for South Australia to be able to use this for the first time in Australia.
So what can you tell me about the current, this new innovation that we're doing in South Australia?
So this new innovation is a very simple piece of technology to install. It's going to attract the flies. It has poisons that are there for the flies that are harmless to others, but will remove those flies from the environment, which is a very much important thing to do.
In regards to the current outbreak, how much money have we actually spent on containing the current outbreak?
This is a really important thing that we keep investing in this space to make sure we get on top of this. This is a $1.3 billion horticulture industry we're protecting, and we've spent up to $40 million on this to actually get on top of it. We'll continue to do what we need to. It's important that we protect this industry.
And in regards to the current outbreak and our current efforts to actually curtail it, are we looking at an improvement, or are we looking at a potential another explosion as we're coming summer?
The challenge is this is as fruit flies emerge from the winter. This is an important time of the year to do everything we can, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're working towards eradication by Christmas. That's our intent.
Is there a significant cost in this current innovation, or are we? Is it a minor cost in regards to the horticulture?
This is an important part of the strategy. We're using every tool we can. We're investing where we need to. This is an important to be able to use this worldwide technology that's been used elsewhere. Pleasing to have Dr. Nimrod Israeli here, the company founder and developer of this product, to show us how it should work. So it's a really important to get this in the trees of Adelaide.
That's all my questions here, unless you have anything else you'd like to add.
I would love the Minister to say what people need to do in their own home garden.
It's really important that people understand what they can do to help. First thing is to manage the fruit on their fruit trees, to make sure that they don't have rotten fruit drop into the ground. Pick that up, put it into the bin, make sure that they don't move fruit around, make sure that they're not taking it from their backyards and giving it to others. It's important that we stop the movement of fruit fly. The way they move around the city is with people, so people can help us by making sure that we stop that movement, and we'll get on top of this by Christmas.
Maybe just say the other things we're doing, sort of maintenance, spraying, etc.
There are also other things that are happening out in the area where we've got pairs of staff out spraying and baiting in people's backyards, making sure that we're on top of getting the controls in place to make sure that we're getting on top of the fruit fly. It's important that we do this both here in the metropolitan area, but also up in the Riverland and Port Augusta and all the outbreak zones we have. We can't do it out in the fruit growing areas because it doesn't meet the protocols at this point in time. So we have to do it here in the city, and it's very appropriate to be used here in the city.
So what's the aim after the trial? Is it something where the government will actually roll it out, or is it something where we'll then offer it to the primary producers to say?
Well, I think we have to learn what it does in our environment and whether we can eradicate. So I think it's something we have to monitor and going forward. So it's something we have to wait and see.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Russ.